Hey, welcome World Entertainment, and news is breaking now about Spider-Man 4, and no, not all the rumours, that there's just been tons and tons of rumours that have been coming out, and I haven't bothered covering any of them because they're all the same rumour, and you're just like, I'm tired of everyone just throwing their few cents into this rumour, hoping that it comes true. You know, a broken clock is right twice a day, you know. So we now have actual confirmation that work is being done on this movie, where it's meant to drop in the whole timeline, and what Tom Holland has actually said about this movie. So we're going to dive into this article that has a look at it. So it says, with Spider-Man 4 now confirmed to be in the works at Marvel Studios and Sony Pictures, all eyes are on what sort of story they decide to tell. The movie's coming out between Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars makes a multiversal adventure likely, lending weight to the rumours Tom Holland's Peter Parker will finally meet Tom Hardy's Venom. I don't know why they think that, but whatever. So Holland told Good Morning America while discussing his non-alcoholic beer, why bother? You may as well get unleaded petrol, like Jesus Christ. But digressed on the beer, he said this, all I can tell you is that it's happening. He goes a bit more into it though, so it's not all you can say. So revealing they've spent quite a bit of time working on the movie's concept, he said everyone involved now feels strong enough to go ahead and reiterated that shooting will begin next summer. And the actor teased, the idea is crazy. It's a little different to anything we've done before, but I think the fans are going to really respond to it. Holland also talked more about Iron Man actor Robert Downey Jr. being cast as Dr. Doom, saying he's obviously delighted by the news. The two are expected to share a lot of screen time in Avengers Doomsday. Why? Again, don't know. So, well, actually, the only reason that would possibly be the case is they're gonna obviously try and have then Spider-Man, Peter Parker, convince Dr. Doom, Victor Doom, that he is in fact Tony Stark, and maybe that's how they're gonna try and get Tony Stark back. But it continues anyway, saying, what's the crazy idea Holland is referring to? We can't imagine it's a street-level adventure featuring the Kingpin, which was another rumour, though that would be different to the Wallcrawler's previous movies. Once again, a multiverse story feels like the strongest possibility. Holland and Hardy have both been enthusiastic about a team-up, and Spidey getting the alien costume in time for Avengers Secret War just feels right. How quickly they seem to forget that at the end of No Way Home, the part of Venom was left in their timeline, so he could easily get that without Venom actually being there. So it continues anyway, where Holland recently said there were things, Holland recently said where things stand with Spider-Man 4. So he said this, I read it 3 weeks ago and it really lit a fire in me. Zendaya and I sat down and read it together, and we at times were like bouncing around the living room. Like, this is a real movie worthy of the fans' respect. But there are a few things we need to figure out before we can get that really going. But it's exciting and I'm really, really excited about it. The actor added, obviously, one of the things to bear in mind with Marvel is that your film is a small cog in a large machine, and that machine has got to keep running, and you need to make sure that you can fit into the timeline at the right time to benefit the bigger picture. I feel like I owe it to fans to give and deliver the best version of what the next chapter for Spider-Man looks like, and I think that's really important, and I think the creative integrity for something like that is really important, and the studio is on board and supportive and really collaborative. Okay, Tom, which studio? Sony or Marvel? What a bizarre way to end his whole statement. The biggest worrying part about this is hearing that, oh, you're just a cog in this machine and they have to figure out the time to put you in, the writing, and how you benefit the bigger picture. What he's saying there is your movie has to directly figure into the next movie. And that is a massive problem. You know, when we were looking at all these other movies and like, where are they fitting this into the overall MCU? And it was just like little dots here. And it was like, it's not really figuring into it all that much. And then, of course, once you had Doctor Strange actually wipe everybody's memory so no one remembers that he is Spider-Man, that Peter Parker's Spider-Man, and no one knows him, you're going, well, then that kind of left the door wide open for him to actually start having his own films where he could actually do things on his own and didn't need help and stuff like that. And from what he's just said there, that's not what you're gonna get, because it's just falling right back into putting him back into the MCU and getting him back with all these people. Why do that? Seriously, why do that? It just undoes everything then that the whole ending of No Way Home did. So it's like, so you went through all of that to do that just to get to this point, and you're just gonna undo all of that. Why? Like, if he's saying, now here's the interesting as well, because he's saying Zendaya and I sat down and read it together and we're bouncing around. Half the rumors for this movie are that she's not going to be in it, that they're actually going to introduce newer characters and interests for Peter Parker. Maybe the even actual MJ was going to come in, but this would clearly indicate that they're just bringing Zendaya back. Why do that? Again, you're undoing everything that they set up basically with the end. And you notice in all of this conversation, he doesn't hint at all about Venom being in there, or Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, because that's all these rumors are constantly being, is, oh, Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire are 100% coming back. Oh, Venom is 100% in it. Oh, this is going to happen. Oh, that's going to happen. And it's like, wow, really? Or is he saying it's crazy and stuff? Are they going to undo everything, basically everything, by basically using the multiverse as an excuse to bring back Aunt May? Or, even crazier, Uncle Ben? Who knows at this stage? But he's saying it's a crazy idea. They're saying they're excited and bouncing around. He's saying it's filming next summer, so don't expect it until probably the end of 2026. So it's not like it's right around the corner or anything. Things could change. Everything about this could change. So we'll wait and see what happens, and we'll see what the reaction is to Venom. And I know that there's supposedly 2 post-credit scenes in Venom Last Dance. There's a mid-credit scene, I hear, and then I'm hearing that there's a quite a long post-credit scene, like at the very end of the credits. Or was it that the credits took forever after the mid-credit scene to get to that scene? Either way, there's a scene at the very end of the credits. Is it Spider-Man? By tomorrow night, you'll probably know, because this movie drops, tomorrow or something? So, yeah, we'll wait and see. So, with that, I shall leave it there for this one. So, cheers, like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.